Hi guys, so I'm here on my floor. I just went through all my scraps, and what I am doing is making 3x3 little cards. So I have this template here. This was just a piece of scrap that I cut into 3x6 and then I scored down the middle. And I'm going to be making as many as I can with all of the scraps that I have and then dropping them off at my Nana's assisted living facility. This is going to be the base, so like this goes, actually goes in the center like that. So I've got a pile for the card bases, a pile for the mats, and then this is all to be die cut from. I'm not sure if I'm going to be putting die cuts on these cards or not, but eventually I will get to die cutting and paper piecing things together, and I'm just going to bring you guys along for the process. So this was step one. I recommend cutting out 2 templates if you're going to make these or anything. Cut out 2 templates and then go through your scraps and decide what size it is. Is it good for mats, bases, or something else? And then just keep them separate. And then now I'm going to go ahead and cut all the mats down to size, or all the mats down to size, and then all the bases down to size. And I'll show you how many I got out of all my scraps when I'm done. Okay, so I've just finished going through all of my scraps, and I've cut out the 2 and 3/4 by 2 3/4 mat pieces, and then I cut out the 3x6 base card base pieces. So I ended up with 131 of these squares and then 60 of these out of scraps. So what I did is I took 9 12 by 12 sheets. This paper pad was almost gone. I have 3 sheets left now, and I just trimmed those down, and you can get 8 out of a 12 by 12 sheet of paper. So I just used that to make some extra card bases, because there are I think there's like 150 residents or something like that in her place. So I will have to cut more of these, and I want to show you my scrap pile now. So this is all pieces smaller than 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. So I do have some pieces like this one that I can cut more mats out of, which I will. Hi Daisy. And then we'll go from there. So what I'm doing now is I'm taking all of the card bases and I'm putting them into my Stamp Perfect tool. I got this from Michaels. I'm putting them into here and just stamping down this sentiment, which I haven't stamped yet, but it's this Hold On to Hope and then the little hearts from this Bible journaling set. I thought that would be a nice thing to put in there, just because, you know, nobody gets to see their families right now, and hopefully this would help cheer them up. And then I'm using StazOn ink, but honestly any black ink would work for this. So that is step number 2. After cutting all of these, I'm going to stamp on the inside, the inner right hand corner, like side of the card. If I'm going to do top to bottom, I do have some that need to be top folded cards depending on the pattern, that I will obviously stamp on the bottom inside part of the card. So I'm going to do that, and then we'll go on to step 3. Okay, so stamping is done. There's it up and down, and then there's with like side to side. Double-sided kind of shows through, but you can still see it when it's flat. And then next step is to glue all of the mats down onto the front. So I'm going to be scoring these and then gluing down a matching mat on the front. And then we'll go from there and see how we're going to decorate these, because I'm still not entirely sure. Okay, so I've got the mats made out. I've got the cards going 2 ways. I've got them this way, and then, you know, the mat like that, and then I've got them the other way. I'm pretty sure I showed you this. It's much later in the day, so I kind of forgot. But these are the 2 styles that I have, and then, you know, they're all different patterns paired together. And I've decided that I'm going to go through, I have 2 boxes of stickers, so I'm going to go through them and just cover the fronts of the cards with stickers. And then once that is done, I will show you the final product, because that is going to be the last step. Okay, so I'm finally done making all 132 cards. These are some of my favorites. I just wanted to give you an idea of what I did with the stickers. Some of them is just one sticker that I stuck down, like these. Actually, most of them are just one sticker stuck down, but I used a variety of different kinds. Some of them are like the 3D with the foam, and then some of them are just flat chipboard, and then others are just like flat paper, you know what I mean? But I still think each and every one came out really cute, and even though they're nothing like extravagant, I think they're still going to bring a smile to everybody's face. Here's the bag of them all in here. Like this blue flower I think is really pretty. I got these at the dollar store. They're the Jolie stickers, but they were in the dollar store in the floral section maybe 2 months ago. But the red and blue they had, so I picked up some of those. But I'm glad I used stickers because otherwise I would have never used them. But yeah, these are the cards I made, and I'm going to drop them off where my Nana lives in assisted living sometime this week, just because they're on complete lockdown because of the coronavirus. So they can't see any family, and they're actually locked into their rooms, so they can't come out of their rooms, you know, unless, I'm not sure what the circumstances are, but they're being asked to stay in their rooms. So I know there probably some of them are going nuts because nobody really wants to be stuck alone by themselves. So I made them these cards just to make them feel happy and so that they know that everybody's thinking about them. But yeah, this is just one way I mass produced some cards. If you had a stamp, you could just stamp the same stamp over and over again on the fronts. If you chose all the same papers, this would be really easy to do, like wedding thank yous, or not really wedding, any kind of, you know, thank you cards. But yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Make sure you subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.